Alrighty, folks. Hey, it's Farrell once again with Crowd Surfing. We thought we'd come down to 25th Street. There's a car show, so we thought we'd come check it out, maybe talk with some people and learn something about some cars. Okay, I'm here with
Wade Schofield.
And Wade, what kind of vehicles that you have here today?
It's a 47 Chevy pickup on a 1980 Mitsubishi two-wheel drive truck frame.
A Mitsubishi truck frame?
Yep.
What, was the old frame bad, or?
No, it's a rat rod. So I've taken several different cars and made it into one.
I'm here with
Mike Brenchley.
And Mike, can you tell me a little bit about your car here?
It's a 1959 Nash Metropolitan. It's the original color. It's Mardi Gras red with the frost white. I found it in a cow pasture in 1984 in West Wilson Lane. The picture in the window is what kind of condition she was when I found her.
Alrighty, I'm here with
Larry Kerr.
And Larry, can you tell me a little bit about your car?
Yes, we bought the car in February of 1969.
So you bought it brand new?
It was repossessed from a guy. And we bought it right here in Ogden at a Chevrolet dealer, Merle Beam Chevrolet. And it's the wife and I's first car together. We took it overseas 4 years in Europe, and then we took it overseas 4 years in Okinawa.
I've got a Nova transmission, a Nova wiring harness, Mitsubishi seat, Chevy body.
So how do you register something like that? Do you register as a Chevy or as a Mitsubishi?
It's registered under a 47 Chevy pickup.
Wow.
She spent 12 years in the cow pasture, and then when I bought her in 1984, she spent 13 years at my house.
Taking you 13 years to get it this far, or?
Well, it only took 6 months to get it this far. It's just I had other cars.
There's over 560,000 miles on the car, and that's all documented. And up front is a small collection of photographs from around the world that we've been.
And so is this original paint, or have you guys redone it?
No, we've redone it. This is original color.
We got nitrous in there, and what else you got going on in there?
This is a 350 Edelbrock crate motor. Puts about 400 horsepower to the flywheel. Then I have 100 shot of nitrous. It moves.
Something like this, is it hard to get parts for something like this? I mean, it's fairly uncommon, is it not?
Very uncommon. They only imported 98,000 of them. They're made in England. They get 35, 40 miles per gallon. But back then, gas was 25 cents a gallon. Everybody wanted those damn Chevy V8s. Oh, excuse my language.
The seat belt's almost like a racing harness. Is that
They are. They are, yeah. Carroll Shelby got the inertial reels from F-4 Phantom Jets aircraft, and they're called an inertial reel. They lock up when they sense movement, and they actually came from the F-4 aircraft.
You're selling it, right?
For the right price. Everything's for sale.
Well, because I figured it's like the biggest used car event. People are selling cars, right?
Actually, there's quite a few going up and down the road that are for sale. Good way to get it advertised.
So, can it smoke the tires? They have a problem doing that?
Not a problem. Not a problem.
So are you going to let me drive it?
If you put $10,000 in my hand, you can drive it.
Oh, no, they want the Ford V8s. That's way better than Chevy, right?
No, there's a lot of people buying those Chevs. So. But this was supposed to compete with the Volkswagen because it got terrific gas mileage too. But this one had a heater and the Volkswagen didn't.
It's got a heater, but no, is it a radiant heater? Does it have a blower motor with it? I mean,
got a little blower motor on it.
Is it air cooled?
No, it's water cooled. It's a Austin A40 engine, 1500 cc's.
The original 8-track and everything works.
I was going to ask you, you got good 8-tracks in there?
I do, and I've even got 4 tracks in there. We took the car back to Washington, D.C. to visit the wall. We left April 18th, and we got back on Mother's Day.
I see. I see there's a autograph on there. Is that Carroll Shelby?
Yes, it is.
So Carroll Shelby sat in there and autographed it for you, huh?
He signed my dash. He didn't sit in there, but he signed my dash. Yeah. And we've had her a long, long time.
Yeah, that's a good-looking car.
Thank you.
All right, well, hey, I appreciate your time.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thanks for talking with me. So how much time do you have into this vehicle?
I've owned it for about a year and a half now, and I'm only into it under $3,000.
So it don't have much of a paint job other than fancy pinstriping. Explain that to me. It seems like you got a bunch invested in pinstriping, but nothing in paint.
The paint's actually F-16 paint that they put on the F-16s. I got it down at a paint supply store. It's a flat black. Didn't want to go too fancy. You know, it is what it is, and I like the style like this, and then the pinstriping just adds to it.
So what's top speed? It looks like it won't do about 40.
Oh, no. I was doing down Sardine Canyon 70 miles an hour last year in it, and I shouldn't have been, but...
Well, you know, what the heck, right? Only live once, you may as well have fun with it.
Pardon me?
You may as well have fun with it. You only live once.
My dentist gave me a bad time about it being a girl's car. And I said, I guess you know that's a girl's car. And I go, duh, what the hell do you think I bought it for? So,
okay, I'm here with
Andrew Deckman.
And Andrew, can you tell me a little bit about your car? I mean, looks like it's got a wood frame and a leather fan belt.
Yes, it does. It's got wood floors, wood firewall. The spokes are hickory, wagon wheels. This is a 1916 Model T, pretty much original.
It has an Ooga horn?
It
looks like it does. Does it not work?
It doesn't work, but it only sounds like a Honda horn on steroids.
Well, I want to hear it. Honk it.
I can't. It's.
Oh, man.
Here, I'll honk this horn for you.
All right. Would you steal it off a train?
Yeah, that's a train horn.
All righty, man. Well, I'll let you get back to your vehicle. Thanks. I appreciate your time.
All right, thank you.
To get the ladies, right?
Oh, the women love it. I mean, because basically it's a grocery getter. If you look at the back seat, the only thing you can put in there is groceries.
I was going to say, it does have a back seat, but there isn't much there.
Yeah, that's where you put the groceries when you go grocery getting.
So you just want to drive it around town. I mean, you wouldn't want to take it to, like, Portland or anything on a long drive. You'd be uncomfortable in that back seat, wouldn't you?
Well, there's people that drive it back to the West Coast or East Coast and stuff like that when they have the Nationals.
Where did you come across this vehicle at? Did you find it in this shape, or have you had to build it, or?
I found it mostly in this shape. It wasn't running 100%. I had to do some carburetor work, fuel system work, just tune-up stuff.
Wow. So, what's top speed of it?
35 miles an hour is a comfortable speed. You can go a little bit over 40, but the balance is not.
It's kind of shaky, does it?
Yeah, it starts shaking.
Alrighty, hey, can I talk to you about this car? Oh, don't pull the bomb, it'll blow up. What's your name?
Deshaun.
And you had them around your mouth. What's your name?
Ethan.
What are you guys doing? Are you guys old enough to drive this car?
No.
This year they're having their nationals in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Are you going to drive that to Wisconsin?
No. It's not. If I went there, I would trailer it because of, freeway speeds and
wear and tear,
control, that kind of thing.
All righty. Well, hey, I appreciate your time. Thank you for talking with us.
You do.
It don't look like it's too comfortable. I mean, there's a lot of creature comforts. No heater, no air conditioner, no radio.
Well, I got the air conditioner on right now. The window's down.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Here's the air conditioner.
Maybe that's where they got the idea for the fold-down windows on the Jeeps, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they stole them from Mr. Ford.
Yep.
Where'd you get that helmet at?
We bought these helmets.
Oh, yeah? Were they in this car? Did you guys make this car?
Yes.
Yeah, you did, huh?
Yes.
So where are you guys headed to?
Blow this up.
Okay, I am here with
Michelle Basham.
And Michelle, could you tell me a little bit about your vehicle here, what it is? And
yeah, it is a 1955 Miller Hearse Cadillac, of course.
It runs pretty well.
Does it have an Ooga horn?
No, this is pre-Ooga horn time.
Oh, wow, it's even older than that, huh? Yep. Well, all righty. I will let you get back, but I appreciate you talking to me.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
We're going to race and we're the fastest car, and it goes fast and we're going to win.
This is the fastest one right here?
Yeah.
Your goggles are giving you some grief there, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's got the opera window, which makes it pretty rare. I've been told that there was only 2 made in 55. The other one was actually crushed in 84.
So the only one left then, huh?
That's what I've been told.
Alrighty, I'm here with
Bob Nicholas.
And Bob, can you tell me a little bit about your bike?
It's been about a 3.5-year project. It's a 1975 FLH Electra Glide. It's a complete build-up from ground zero.
Alrighty, guys. Well, hey, I'll let you go ahead and race. I hope you win, right? Obviously, Will's the fastest car.
Okay.
So, has it just got the old stock Cadillac motor? You guys done anything fancy with it?
No, it's just got the original 331. It's only got 74,000 original miles on it. I've got a 472 that we're fixing to put in it.
Oh, really? That's a big motor.
Yeah.
Crate motor?
No, just out of another Cadillac.
Oh, really? Is he going to build it up?
Yep.
So you didn't just run down to the dealership here in Ogden and buy it then, huh?
No, sir. I found it on KSL and for $3,200, and I got about 17,000 tied in it.
17,000
after 3.5 years. Yes.
Holy smokes! Okay, I'm here with
Mike Bachman.
And Mike, can you tell me a little bit about your vehicle? I'm not really sure what it is.
It's the bomb.
It's a bomb or the bomb?
It's the bomb. It's a wing tank from out to Smith & Edwards. They have them out there on the lot, and I've been looking at one for years and trying to figure out what to make with it. So I made a salt flats racer, take it up to salt flats.
So did it come with a casket?
No, it did not.
You get a casket and paint flames on it.
Well, as you can see, it's got a back seat. All the mortuary stuff's been taken out of it, and it's been converted into more like a station wagon vehicle.
Take the family around town vehicle.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, hey, thank you. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
It's been a lot of fun. It's been a project that now I got to find something else since it's done.
You look back in KSL again, huh?
Probably, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's been a great experience. It's been a learning experience too.
How fast can you get it up to?
Well, so far I've got it up to 70 miles an hour, but I hope to get to 130. I got some tweaking to do.
What kind of motor you have in it?
It's all Model A, stock Model A engine. I'm going to put some high compression heads and downdraft carburetors on it and see if I can speed it up a little bit.
Alrighty, I'm here with
Kyle.
And Kyle, can you tell both these cars are yours, correct?
Well, actually, this one's my wife's.
That one's your wife's.
So if you see her, it's her car. It's her car.
It's hers, so I can't say, hey, it's your husband's car. She get mad?
Yeah, she would, actually.
But pretty much you just built it yourself in your garage, is that?
Yeah, I got a little shed that I built it in, and then the last 4.5 months it's been over at one of the mechanics, Richard, over at Harley Davidson, and he's been a great help, so I want to give credit to him too.
Nice. So you wear the little leather helmets while you're down at the salt flats?
I guess I'll have to.
That's really neat. So you just found like an old fuel tank and thought it'd be cool to make a bomb out of it.
Yeah, just something to keep me busy. I've got quite a few cars, and I just make 1 or 2 cars a year, and so this is my 23rd one. 23rd
car.
Yeah.
Wow. All righty. Well, hey, I'll let you get back. Look like you're busy, so I appreciate you talking with us.
Thank you. Appreciate meeting you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's her car because when I was building it, she didn't ask how much things cost. If it was for me, she would have said, well, how much was that? So.
That's a great strategy.
It works.
That's pure genius right there.
It works one time, though.
Well, now everyone knows now.
I know.
So can you tell me a little bit about the the green car?
Yep, this is a 65 Super Sport, and it's only got like 60,000 miles on it. And it's one of those, the lady I got it from was 93 years old.
So the important question is, can you do a Papa Wheelie on it?
Nah, it's not meant for that, no.
I don't know. Maybe it's just because, I grew up Evel Knievel and stuff. I didn't think a motorcycle was any good if you couldn't do a Papa Wheelie on it.
Nah, these are just cruisers. Just cruisers.
All righty. Well, hey, I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All righty. I'm here with
Don.
And Don, can you tell me a little about your car?
Well, it's a 1927 T-Bucket. Got a 350 Chevrolet in it.
Little old lady from Pasadena, right?
It's a true story. I'm not making this up.
I'm not here to buy the car. You don't have to lie to me.
Original paint, and I just beefed up the motor and put some wheels on it.
So did you buy this here locally in Ogden, or?
Yeah. I actually serviced it at my shop for the years that she owned it. Her husband bought a brand new in '65, and then he passed away like a year later, and she could never get rid of it.
Really?
Her name was Annie Cook.
Is it fast?
Really fast.
Okay, I'm here with
Marty Hammond.
And Marty, what is exactly that you're doing down here today?
Well, we are actually cooking for Crowley's Art Gallery. We are a private caterer called Lost Texan Barbecue, and we cater for private parties such as reunions or birthday parties, weddings. We do all sorts of things. We come to you.
Got a 350 Trans. It's just a little tiny thing. It's fiberglass.
Big motor, really light?
Yeah, it's a big motor, lot too much, it'll lift the front wheels off the ground.
I bet it can't beat a Ford, though, right?
Absolutely.
No way.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
What about this Ford?
That's got a Chevy motor in it.
And that's a question I have. Why do you guys go ruin a perfectly good car like a Ford by throwing a Chevy motor in it?
Because we want to be able to drive home.
The only thing that could be worse than that is putting a Dodge motor in it.
He said that. I didn't say that.
I'm just saying. So you said with the art gallery, you cater for an art gallery? That's confusing to me.
I understand, but I've known Tammy Crowley for about 30 years, and she happens to own the art gallery right behind us, and she put in a cafe recently and has restaurant facilities. And so we've been able to use her restaurant facilities this week in cooking and preparing for this event.
You can do a pop wheelie with this. I talked to a guy earlier, had a motorcycle, said he couldn't do a pop wheelie on a motorcycle. So this is way better than a motorcycle.
Well, in my opinion, yeah, but I got motorcycles too, so,
So how long have you had this particular vehicle?
About 4 years.
So we can drive home.
Exactly.
Honestly, though, and all kidding aside, I've noticed that with a lot of these cars, these show cars, they'll put a 350 in it. Why do they do that? Is it because they're so abundant?
Yep, they're easy to work on. Everything interchanges.
Because it's going to break down, so they got to make like 6 million of them.
Can I take him out? Where's my hammer at?
He's only getting mad because he
told me now. Okay, you see that?
He's only mad because he knows I'm right.
Film, okay. So it's like.
So you can get you a painting and a pulled pork sandwich.
You can get a brisket sandwich, not a pulled pork sandwich.
So brisket sandwiches are better, obviously.
Well, of course they are, especially if you're Texas barbecue.
So pretty quick, do wheel stands if you're bored, and.
Oh yeah, it'll get with the program, but I don't because I don't go fast because I don't want the top to blow off. So.
That and you might break something, and you got to fix it, right?
Yeah, I don't. I'm tired of working on it, so.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
A lot of time. All righty, well, hey, I appreciate you talking with us. Thanks a lot.
You bet. Thanks.
All right, well, I better go because he's gonna beat me up because I'm saying his wife's car is faster than his car. Even though they're both Chevys, right?
We haven't put them up against each other, so.
You know what? I think we should do it. We got a stoplight right here. We'll just clear these people out of the way, and we'll run them.
Okay.
Which one do I drive?
Neither one.
Oh, all right.
Cool.
All righty, thanks. I appreciate
it. Guys. Appreciate you coming out.
So what's the difference between Texas barbecue and, say, California barbecue, if there's such a thing? Well, Texas is the best?
Better yet, what's the difference between a Utah barbecue and a Texas barbecue? That's a good question.
In Texas, they don't have green Jell-O with carrots in it? Alrighty, I'm here with
Matt Gazowski.
And Matt, can you tell me a little bit about your car? Obviously, it's a race car. What type of race car is it?
This is called a Formula V. It's for road racing, and the nearest track here is at Miller Motorsports Park.
He's my Buddha.
I'm not that big.
Hi, Buddha. You always do it.
It's bad luck.
It's never bad luck.
Interview him.
Oh. No? You sure?
For who?
No, I don't want
For TV. All right, well.
In Texas, a barbecue is not considered a barbecue unless there's ribs or brisket involved. In Utah, it's hot dogs and hamburgers.
And green Jell-O with carrots.
Green Jell-O with carrots, correct.
All righty, well, you look busy, so I'll let you get back to work, but I appreciate you talking to us.
Well, thank you for your time.
The car is a very close classified car, so that is driver versus driver, and the races are very, very close.
Really? So how fast do these cars get whipping around the track?
At the Bonneville Salt Flats in September, I did 104 miles an hour, but that's because of this altitude. And if you get closer to sea level, about 117.
What's your name?
My name's Lyle.
And Lyle, explain to me a little bit about your car.
It's a 68 Dodge Dart. It's got a 340, 4-speed, 410 posi rear end.
So it's fast, are you trying to say?
It's fast.
Alrighty, I'm here with
Dave Tarrin.
And Dave, can you tell me about your Jeep?
It is a World War vintage 1942 Ford GPW Jeep.
So, did you do all the work on it yourself? Is it?
No, I've done a lot of work on it, but most of what I've done you can't see is what's underneath on the frame. You know, the brakes and bearings and things like that.
Is it fuel? What kind of motor is it? Fuel injected? Is it?
No, it's a 1960s 1200cc air-cooled Volkswagen engine.
So is that what is that an intake or?
Yep, that's for head cooling because there's no fan, there's no generator on the car. You run just off the battery.
Would you like smoke tires with it pretty easy?
Very easy.
You know, okay, I see your wife over there, so I'm not going to let her hear me ask you this, but, you know, what do you spend more time with, this or the wife?
Lately? This.
The Jeep is probably 90% original and is in excellent condition considering the age. It didn't require a whole lot other than, a paint job and a few minor fixes here and there, but it's pretty original.
So what are the strips of rope? What is...
This is for when I fold the windshield down. The windshield folds down and it rests on the blocks and the rope here. And then these other hooks that you see on the hood here come up and will hook on the inside of the windshield to secure it and hold it down so it doesn't flop around when you're driving around.
And so once you're in the car, and the race for us is usually around 45 minutes that you're in the car.
Really? Because, I mean, I see Ethan in there. It looks like he'd fall down and just sit down and take a nap. You ever,
Oh, yeah. This seat I keep is only used when I bring the car to car shows so kids can sit in it. But normally there's another seat I have which is poured around me and fits me exactly.
But she's really good about it, so that's all.
Well, that's good then, right?
Yeah, definitely. She puts up with it.
I mean, you know what you could do, because if she guys complain you spend too much time with the car, get her some wheel shine. Tell her, hey, clean the wheels, or do the chrome on the valve cover. It'll give her something to do, keep her busy.
No, she'll just sit there and watch me.
I see. So do you? I mean, is it street legal? Can you cruise it down Washington Boulevard with the kids?
That's exactly how I got it here, was driving down Washington Boulevard. I live out north and drove it right down the middle of Washington, and you get a lot of comments and people looking at you and waving, but it's completely street legal. It's got, since the age of it, it qualifies for an antique vehicle, and I have antique license plates on it. I don't have to get an inspection on it because of the age.
Oh, that makes sense, because I looked at it, I thought, holy smoke, you take it camping if you want. Take a nap, put some off-road tires on it, go up on the mountain.
Yeah, the ground clearance isn't very good for off-road, but it works, yeah.
All righty, well, hey, I appreciate your time.
No problem.
Thanks for talking with me.
Have a good one.
And she tells me how to do it, so that's all good.
See, if you're scrubbing left, she's like, no, you got to scrub right.
Wax on, wax off.
Yes, exactly. All righty, Lyle, well, hey, I'll let you get back, but thanks for talking with me.
Thanks a lot.
It's completely safe, and the darn thing won't go over 45 miles an hour, so you can't get in a whole lot of trouble with that.
But it'll probably climb 90% grade, won't it?
Well, I'm not about to find out. It could do very well, I'm sure, but this is my little baby, and I'm not going to abuse her, and I'm just going to take it out and drive it just to relax.
Very well. Well, hey, thank you for talking to me.
You're welcome.
Very nice vehicle. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alrighty, folks. Hey, we had a lot of fun here at the car show. I interviewed quite a few folks. Let's not forget to check out our show. We're on YouTube. It's Crowd Surfing Utah, all one word. If you get a chance, make sure you come check out these car shows. I just bought this car. I think I'm going to go out and cruise and see if I can find me a girlfriend. That's what I'm going to do. So, see if we can start it up.
Hey!
Yeah.
Get out! Get out!
All right. Sorry, I was just.
Get out!
Sorry, man.